Are you finding yourself a little less steady on your feet these days? Do you ever catch yourself grabbing for the railing a bit more often when going up the stairs? Or maybe that simple act of standing up from your favorite armchair feels like more of a challenge than it used to be. It's a reality many of us face as we get a little older. That feeling of our legs not quite having the same dependable strength they once did. That nagging worry about losing our balance. The slight hesitation before stepping out. Or the painful truth that everyday activities can become surprisingly difficult. It's a silent frustration, isn't it? It chips away at our independence, our confidence, and sometimes, even our desire to go out and do the things we love. Many folks think this decline in leg strength is just an inevitable part of aging, something we simply have to accept. But what if I told you there's a surprising, yet simple, secret that can help you regain that strength, that stability, and that confidence in your legs, faster than you might think? It's not about endless hours at the gym or drastic changes to your lifestyle. Sometimes, the most profound changes come from within, from giving your body exactly what it's craving. In this video, we're going to uncover 3 crucial vitamins that are often overlooked, yet absolutely essential for building and maintaining strong, powerful legs, especially as we age. We'll look at how these tiny powerhouses can make a monumental difference in your mobility and overall well-being. And trust me, you'll want to watch to the very end for something that will truly surprise you about how quickly you can feel a difference. So, let's dive right into the first vital building block for stronger, more reliable legs. And honestly, this first one is so foundational, yet surprisingly common for seniors to be deficient in, that addressing it alone can bring about a significant shift. We're talking about vitamin D. Now, you might associate vitamin D primarily with strong bones, and you'd be absolutely right. It's crucial for calcium absorption, which keeps our skeletal structure robust. But its role goes far beyond just bones. Think of your muscles, especially those powerful ones in your legs, like a well-oiled machine. Vitamin D is like the essential fuel or the special lubricant that helps that machine run smoothly and powerfully. Our muscle cells actually have receptors for vitamin D, meaning they directly respond to its presence. When your vitamin D levels are adequate, these receptors help your muscles contract more efficiently, which translates directly into better strength, improved balance, and a reduced risk of falls. Imagine the difference that can make in your daily life, confidently getting up from a low chair, climbing a few steps without feeling winded, or simply walking with a more assured stride. For many seniors, a deficiency in vitamin D contributes significantly to muscle weakness and fatigue, particularly in the lower body. It's not just about feeling weak. It's about a fundamental biological process within your muscle fibers not working at its best. You might experience general weakness, muscle aches, or even unexplained fatigue. And often, low vitamin D is a silent culprit. Now, how do we get enough of this incredible vitamin? The primary way our bodies produce vitamin D is through sun exposure. When sunlight hits our skin, it triggers a chemical reaction that synthesizes vitamin D. However, as we age, our skin becomes less efficient at this process. Plus, many of us spend more time indoors, especially during cooler months, or use sunscreen religiously, which is important for skin health, but blocks D production. So, while a little safe sun exposure can be beneficial, perhaps 10-15 minutes in the midday sun without sunscreen on exposed skin a few times a week, if your doctor approves and your skin type allows, it's often not enough on its own for seniors. This is where dietary sources and supplements become incredibly important. When it comes to food, vitamin D isn't as widely available as some other nutrients, but you can find it in fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and tuna. A serving of wild-caught salmon, for instance, can provide a good chunk of your daily needs. Other sources include cod liver oil and fortified foods like milk, orange juice, and some cereals. Check the labels, as fortification levels can vary. For example, a glass of fortified milk might give you a small amount, but it's usually not enough to meet the optimal daily intake, especially if your levels are low to begin with. This brings us to supplementation, which for many seniors is the most reliable way to ensure adequate vitamin D levels. When choosing a supplement, look for vitamin D3 cholecalciferol, as this is the form our body produces naturally and utilizes most effectively. The recommended daily allowance often ranges, but many health professionals suggest that seniors might need anywhere from 800 to 2,000 international units IU per day, or even more, depending on their individual levels. It's absolutely crucial to have your vitamin D levels checked by your doctor. A simple blood test can tell you if you're deficient, insufficient, or at optimal levels. This allows your doctor to recommend a personalized dosage. Taking too much vitamin D can be harmful, so always consult with a healthcare professional before starting any new supplement, especially higher doses. But for those who are deficient, seeing their levels rise into an optimal range often corresponds with noticeable improvements in muscle strength, less fatigue, and better balance within a few weeks or months. It's like giving your leg muscles the specific key they need to unlock their full potential. Imagine getting up from your chair feeling that familiar power in your quads, or walking with an extra spring in your step. That's the kind of difference adequate vitamin D can help bring about. Now that we've really explored the power of vitamin D, a truly fundamental player in leg strength and overall vitality, let's turn our attention to another essential powerhouse that impacts your legs in a more indirect, yet equally profound way. Next up, we have vitamin B12. While vitamin D works directly on your muscle cells, vitamin B12 is all about the communication network that tells your muscles what to do. Think of your legs as powerful engines, and your nervous system as the intricate wiring that connects those engines to the control center, your brain. For your legs to function optimally, for you to have good coordination, balance, and the ability to command those powerful movements, those nerve signals need to fire quickly and efficiently. Vitamin B12 plays a critical role in maintaining the health of these nerve cells and in the formation of the myelin sheath, which is like the protective insulation around your nerves. Without enough B12, this insulation can deteriorate, leading to slower nerve impulses, or even damage to the nerves themselves. This can manifest as tingling, numbness, or weakness in your legs and feet, a condition often called peripheral neuropathy. If your brain can't send clear, rapid signals to your leg muscles, or if those signals are sluggish, your leg strength and overall mobility will inevitably suffer. You might feel clumsy, less stable, or even experience a heavy feeling in your legs. Not because the muscles themselves are weak, but because the command center isn't communicating effectively. The challenge with vitamin B12 for seniors is that even if you consume enough through your diet, absorbing it becomes increasingly difficult with age. This is because vitamin B12 absorption requires adequate stomach acid and a protein called intrinsic factor, both of which tend to decrease as we get older. Certain medications commonly taken by seniors, such as acid-reducing drugs, can also further impair B12 absorption. So, even if you're eating plenty of B12-rich foods, you might still be deficient without realizing it. What are those B12-rich foods? Primarily, vitamin B12 is found in animal products. This includes meats like beef, pork, and poultry, fish such as salmon and cod, eggs, and dairy products like milk, cheese, and yogurt. For those who follow vegetarian or vegan diets, getting enough B12 from food sources alone is extremely challenging, and fortification or supplementation becomes absolutely essential. For instance, a serving of beef or chicken liver is packed with B12, but not everyone enjoys those. A standard serving of salmon or tuna also provides a good amount. Eggs and dairy contribute, but often in smaller quantities. Given the common absorption issues in older adults, many doctors recommend that seniors consider a vitamin B12 supplement, especially if they're experiencing any of the symptoms of deficiency. or if a blood test confirms low levels. Unlike vitamin D, where a blood test is usually needed to guide dosage, B12 supplements are generally very safe, even at higher doses, because any excess is simply excreted by the body. However, always consult your doctor for personalized advice for better absorption. Many seniors find sublingual B12 supplements which dissolve under the tongue, or even B12 injections more effective than oral pills, as these bypass the stomach acid and intrinsic factor issues. Imagine regaining that crispness in your step, the feeling of your feet being firmly planted on the ground, and the confidence that your legs will respond exactly as you intend. That's the kind of improved neural communication that optimal B12 levels can foster. It's not just about having strong muscles, it's about those muscles receiving clear, unhindered instructions from your brain, allowing you to move with greater precision, balance, and, yes, strength. It truly is a silent hero for your leg vitality. We've covered vitamin D, the muscle direct action hero, and vitamin B12, the nervous system's vital communicator. Now, let's move on to our third and final vitamin, or rather, a mineral that works intimately with your muscles for powerful leg function, often overlooked but incredibly crucial. Our third vital nutrient for stronger legs, and one that often surprises people with its widespread deficiency, is magnesium. While technically a mineral, it works hand in hand with vitamins and is absolutely critical for your muscle function, including those mighty leg muscles. Think of magnesium as the ultimate muscle relaxer and energy conductor. It's involved in over 300 biochemical reactions in your body, and a huge number of those are directly related to muscle and nerve function. When we talk about leg strength, it's not just about muscle contraction. It's also about proper muscle relaxation and the energy needed to fuel both processes. Imagine your leg muscles as complex springs. They need to be able to contract powerfully, but also relax fully to be ready for the next action. Magnesium is essential for both. Without enough magnesium, you might experience muscle cramps, spasms, or even restless legs at night. These aren't just annoying, they're signs that your muscles aren't getting the relaxation and energy support they need, which can undermine your overall leg strength and endurance during the day. It plays a key role in ATP production, which is the main energy currency of your cells. So adequate magnesium means your leg muscles have the fuel they need to keep moving, whether you're walking, climbing, or simply standing. Unlike vitamin D, which is primarily produced with sun exposure, and vitamin B12, which is largely from animal products, magnesium is found in a surprisingly wide array of plant-based foods, though often in quantities that might not be enough for optimal levels. Good sources include leafy green vegetables like spinach and kale. Think about how Popeye got his strength. Nuts and seeds are also fantastic sources. Almonds, cashews, pumpkin seeds, and chia seeds are packed with magnesium. Legumes, like black beans and lentils, and whole grains, such as brown rice and oats, contribute as well. And for a treat, dark chocolate, especially with a high cocoa content, is also a surprisingly good source, even though these foods contain magnesium. Modern agricultural practices can deplete soil of minerals, meaning the magnesium content in our food might not be what it once was. Plus, processing foods often removes a significant portion of their magnesium. This, combined with factors like chronic stress, certain medications, and some medical conditions, makes magnesium deficiency incredibly common, especially in older adults. You might not even realize you're low until you start experiencing symptoms like muscle twitching, leg cramps, fatigue, or even difficulty sleeping, given the widespread nature of magnesium deficiency. Supplementation is often recommended, especially for seniors looking to optimize their leg strength and overall well-being. There are various forms of magnesium supplements, and they're absorbed differently. For general muscle support and systemic benefits, magnesium citrate or magnesium glycinate are often well absorbed and gentle on the digestive system. Magnesium oxide is commonly found, but often not as well absorbed. Some people also find relief from muscle cramps by using topical magnesium sprays or by soaking in Epsom salts magnesium sulfate, as magnesium can be absorbed through the skin. Just like with any supplement, it's always best to discuss with your doctor before starting magnesium, especially if you have kidney issues or are on other medications, as it can interact with some drugs. But for many, ensuring optimal magnesium levels means saying goodbye to those annoying leg cramps, feeling more energy in their muscles, and experiencing a renewed sense of strength and fluidity in their movements. It supports the powerful contractions and the necessary relaxation your leg muscles need to move with purpose and vigor, allowing you to walk further, stand longer, and simply enjoy the freedom of movement that much more. We've journeyed through the incredible roles of vitamin D, B12, and magnesium, three powerhouse nutrients that are truly foundational for building and maintaining strong, vibrant legs as we age. We've seen how vitamin D directly fuels your muscle strength and balance, how vitamin B12 ensures those crucial nerve signals get to your leg muscles without a hitch, and how magnesium is the unsung hero for muscle relaxation, contraction, and energy production. These aren't just isolated supplements. They are essential cogs in the complex machinery that keeps you moving with confidence and independence. Remember, small, consistent changes truly can make a monumental difference in your health and happiness, especially when it comes to regaining that precious leg strength. Imagine the freedom of walking your dog further, enjoying a long stroll with friends, or simply navigating your home without that nagging fear of losing your balance. These vitamins are powerful tools to help you reclaim that freedom. Now, for the surprise I promised you at the very beginning, the one crucial element that truly helps these vitamins work their magic and brings about that faster improvement in leg strength. It's not another vitamin, but something even more fundamental. Something that many of us often overlook, even when we're diligently taking our supplements. The secret to truly maximizing the impact of these three incredible nutrients on your leg strength and feeling the difference quickly lies in combining them with two often underestimated factors: proper hydration and consistent, even gentle, movement. Think about it. Your muscles are primarily water. If you're not adequately hydrated, your muscles simply cannot function at their best. Dehydration can lead to fatigue, reduced muscle performance, and even increased risk of cramps. Regardless of how much vitamin D or magnesium you're taking, aim for clear urine and consistent water intake throughout the day, not just when you feel thirsty. Keep a glass of water handy. Drink a full glass with each meal, and perhaps a small glass between meals. It seems simple, but it's profoundly effective. And then there's movement. These vitamins provide the fuel and the healthy communication for your muscles. But to truly build strength, you have to send a signal to your body that those muscles are needed, even gentle. Consistent movement acts as that signal. This doesn't mean you have to hit the gym hard or run a marathon. It could be as simple as taking a short walk around the block each day, doing a few repetitions of standing up from a chair and sitting back down, or even just stretching your legs while watching television. These small regular activities encourage blood flow, stimulate muscle fibers, and tell your body to utilize those valuable nutrients you're now providing. The synergy is profound. Vitamin D, B12, and magnesium lay the groundwork for healthy, strong muscles, but it's hydration and consistent movement that truly activate and leverage those benefits, transforming potential into tangible strength and mobility. It's like having a high-performance engine your body with optimal vitamins. You still need good fuel hydration, and you have to actually drive it movement to see its power. So, don't just focus on the pills. Embrace the holistic approach. Hydrate consistently. Move your body gently every day, and ensure you're getting adequate vitamin D, B12, and magnesium. Ideally guided by your doctor's advice, these combined efforts will truly unlock your leg's potential for strength, stability, and endurance, helping you navigate your world with renewed confidence and joy. It's never too late to start making these empowering changes. Every small step forward is a victory. What are your experiences? Have you noticed a difference in your leg strength or overall energy when focusing on specific nutrients or hydration? We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences in the comments section below. Your insights could truly help someone else in our wonderful community. If you found this video helpful and encouraging, please give it a thumbs up. That tells us to keep creating content like this for you. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell, so you don't miss out on more senior health tips designed to help you live your fullest, most vibrant life. You deserve to feel strong, confident, and independent at every age. Live your best life every single day.